boy, it's Friday night. We're a man down. It's me and Chin. Chin, I mean, if Billy Butcher had Joe, that's where we're at right now. Let's see how this plays out. All right, guys, we need some parental discretion is advised. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
It's more like 15 seconds.
I know. I thought it was that. I just shot for it. What is up, everybody? It's Friday night. The summer of Auto is upon us. We are knee deep in the Saturday of the summer of Auto. So technically, in the summer of Auto, if we're looking at where we are, if this is Saturday, we're around 2-3 o'clock on a Saturday afternoon, and I am
so
in that.
People aren't confused because it's actually Friday. Auto's comparing his summer to June is Friday, July is Saturday, Sunday is August. There you go.
When we talk about the summer of Auto, and then like specifically, what's today? I don't even know what the date is today.
Today is the 12th.
The 12th. So it's like 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock on that Saturday. Auto's hanging out. I got all my boys around. We got everybody in the live chat tonight. But more importantly, it's just me and Chin tonight, man. So, Billy Butcher, it's Billy Butcher and Joe running the show. So we'll see how tonight goes.
I like to think, Frenchie Kamiko.
Frenchie Kamiko. Okay, there you go.
However you want to do it,
Dude, A-Train's getting a bad rap.
So we are going to talk some TV
we gotta pause.
a little later.
Tell me to pause.
We're not going to do any spoilers or anything like that. I do have a guess or a theory about A-Train that we'll talk about when we talk about the boys in a little bit.
Right. So we are going to talk. All right. So let's just get started. What is up, everybody? We have a little plan for tonight. We want to spend some time with you guys. So the way tonight's going to go is we're going to do a little recap of the things that we had going on. We're going to tell you what's going on upcoming with 3 Men in a Basement. We've got some recent pulls. I've got a recent win. I have a CGC unboxing, which has 10 books. I cheated a little bit today live on Instagram. And I pulled one book out because I got pressure from the chat. So I pulled one book out. It was a 9.4 newsstand of the Spidey Hobgoblin cover. I also have a direct copy in there. So those of you know, I bought them both at the same time with the expectation that I could get the same grade. So we'll see if that happens. Because if it's not a linear set, I'm not going to complete them. Then we're going to talk about
keep going.
The 3 shows that are on and how we've been on this roller coaster ride of just a great, great summer and everything that's happening leading up to Terrificon. And we do have some news about that coming up. So grab a beverage, put us on the big screen, put us on the iPad, put us on your phone, and get ready and join us in the chat. I can't wait to read all the comments from everybody that's going on. But as always, do what we have to do to kind of help us out, right? To help out that algorithm, Chin. What do we got to do? We got to do this.
Yeah.
We got to do this.
There. The ding ding.
Subscribe.
That too.
Do this.
Sure.
All right. Why not? All right. So it is hot down here in the grotto. Like it is Africa hot. And it is always hot down here. I go back in the days when we had Roger and Shortbox Bernie downstairs and we had the lights and it was just sweat, just man sweat all over the place. But it is still hot. And my man Chin is wearing a flannel.
I'm fine. Let's just move on. I'm not going to talk about we always talk about my attire and how it's wrong and not up to everybody's standards. I'm going to wear what I damn well want to wear. All right.
You're goddamn right, Chin. You do what you want to do. It's going to be your channel anyway in 6 months. So,
I got a fan on me that's like blowing directly on me and it's nice and cool. And if I did not have this on, it would just be like, some beaming nipples is what you'd be getting right now.
All right. Oh, there we go. We got an OnlyFans going on here. We got like 25 fans, but we got like 25 people in the chat. Chin, why don't you give a shout out to everybody in the chat right now?
All right, let's see. Let me scroll back up to the top here. We got a bunch of people here. Let's see here. First person in, we got Toss It Up with Dimer. Not a name I recognize. What's going on? Welcome to the chat.
Thank you very much for joining.
Yeah, my man, honestly, I say it all the time. It's one of my favorite screen names out there. But Wookie Fodder 80. What's going on, man? Monster Warrior. We got Mike the Beast Benson, CT Jazz King, First Family of Comics in the house. We got Copy 801. We got Comics CT. We got who else? Oh, it's moving on me. Here we go. We got Pope of Chili Town, what's going on, my friend? We got
Oh, my man.
yeah. We got Thomas Caps. We got a 3 men in a basement guy that's doing his hair or something. I don't know.
Oh,
Uh,
Jesus.
out of the 2 people, there's no hair here. So
That's right. That's right. Look at that.
we got Gene Malo. Welcome, my friend. We got Doug Bratton, smartest man in comics. What's happening? You know what? I'm gonna highlight this one. My boy Noah right here, Broke Boy Comics. Go over, subscribe him up. Just started the channel. Hit him up. Awesome stuff. He's already putting out some great content.
Yeah, let's put that in the link. Give Noah a huge shout out. Give him a subscription. Give him a follow.
I'll throw the link in the chat in a minute. Yeah, absolutely. Who else we got in here? We got Marvel Fan 80. Always glad to see you, my friend. We got Jim O. What's going on, Jim? We got Cali Cat Comics. It's a good name. I like the alliteration in that one. That's a good one. Who else we got here? We got George Deep up in Maine. We got the man with the $500 shirt. Uncle Frank's
and the sneakers to match.
We got Cybo. What's going on, Cybo? We got Grid Games. We've got the Guy Forge in the house. What's going on, Guy? We got a lot of you guys. I think he was jumping on me, so if I missed him, sorry. We got Thunderhouse Design. What's going on, my friend? Oh my God, keeps jumping. Yeah, if I missed you guys, just keep chatting. We're gonna be talking a bunch of fun stuff tonight. So yeah, thank you guys for joining. That was it. So let's go ahead and end the show. It's great seeing everybody.
Great seeing you later. Deuces, we're out. Talk to you later.
Yeah. No, it's gonna be a fun time. Friday night, we're gonna hang out. We got a lot of fun stuff. Audio's got a unboxing. We got some pickups. We got some cool stuff to talk about coming up, and some fun TV talk because there's some crazy television happening right now.
Oh, it's unbelievable. I got it, you guys. I do want to take a minute to, and I'm sorry, Chin, I didn't tell you about this. We were going to do this, but I wanted to address the fact that we did lose a great member in the comic book community and somebody who was in our chat quite often. Dart Fluke from Eastern Canada recently passed away about a week and a half ago. And he was a great member of the channel. He was a wonderful gentleman. He was always in our chat, always commenting. He unfortunately lost his battle with cancer. People reached out to the family members, reached out to me to express their, I don't know how to say it, like just to say, hey, Otto, we just want you to know that, their uncle, it was his niece who reached out to me and said, thank you very much for the enjoyment that we brought him as far as an individual. And I'm trying to pull up the picture right now, you guys. I'll get it done at some point. I don't want to get all sappy on everybody, but Dart Fluke is no longer with us, and he drove 6.5 hours to Little Giant to hang out with Roger.
And Roger,
to hang out with Roger.
Yeah.
So and then he got to hang out with Dave, the brother. But Dart Fluke is no longer with us. So again, you guys, I challenge you guys when it comes to stuff like this, go to those shows that are a couple hours away. Take the day off to go see these people. Appreciate those handshakes, those, hey, what's up? How you doing? Good to see you. What's your Instagram name? Because, unfortunately, the bell tolls and, time waits for no man. So Dart Fluke, we miss you. We miss you in the chat. Thank you very much. I'm going to bring your picture up in a second. And we thoroughly miss you in the chat. And I just want everybody to acknowledge that we did lose somebody and time is fleeting. So that being said, I need to move on. That was my little segue into some fun things that we had going on, right, Chin?
Yeah, like you said, try to make it out to these shows because the best part about this, it's fun collecting stuff, but it's great hanging with the people that also enjoy it. That's the best part of it. And we got a bunch of cool stuff coming up. Let's start talking about some of that stuff.
Yeah, well, let's go back to Second Alarm.
Yes. Last week, was it last week? I don't know. My days are all mixed. 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago?
2 weeks ago. All my days are blended together. June 30th. Our good friends over at Second Alarm, they put on the Comic Bazaar. It was I believe it was a dance studio right next to his shop. He had a bunch of vendors in there. He had his store going at the same time. It was fun. A bunch of us got together, hanging out and having a good time,
Yeah, no, it was great. There were great deals, tons of stuff. And you know what? On a Sunday afternoon, I was on a Sunday morning, pretty much. I was digging it. And then I got a little call and we took a side quest. We did a little more digging and we kind of hung out and had a great lunch. And I mean, there was people from Jersey, Rhode Island. You know, we had Big Daddy John Ross came. We had Jim O'Shea from New Jersey came up. And, you know, we dug through comic books. We had great conversations. And what's really fun about this is a book that I'm not really interested in doesn't mean that Chin or Justin or somebody else isn't interested in. And when you're digging through boxes and you say, oh, look, I got this book. Who needs this book? Who needs that book? Who needs, and it's awesome because that's part of collecting.
All about. Yeah. That's what it's all about, you know? And like, you're digging through stuff and it's like, hey, cool, I just found this book. And it's like, you know, that's awesome. Like I would have loved that book, but you know, it's not like, hey, F you, man, give me that book. I want that. You know, it's
right.
Hey, man,
I looked
awesome.
at that
Congrats.
first.
That's awesome. Yeah, that's awesome. You know, good for you. You know, it's all about, you know, supporting each other, having a fun time and, you know, adding to the collection, having fun with it. So,
yeah,
and then
absolutely.
Also
it was a real fun day. I mean, it was. I don't
even
know
with
how,
the rain.
like,
even with the rain,
but it was so funny, like, because Justin brought me. This was funny. This was a great auto story. Justin brought me down because the Jeep is not highway. Like the Summer of Auto has been great, but the Jeep is giving me issues. So Justin brings me down. He doesn't want to drive back north because he's going to Jersey. So Jesse and Robbie ended up taking me home. So I was like a gypsy in cars all over the place. You know what I mean? So, it was a good one. It was a good time. It was a good time.
That was a good day.
So, yeah, Second Alarm did a great job. Hope he does it again. One thing I harp about is free parking.
Yeah, can't beat it.
Right?
There's plenty of space to park. It's great.
Yeah, free parking, free entry.
There's free entry. Nothing to get into. Yeah, it's great.
Nothing to get into, and it was a really good thing. So shout out to Second Alarm. If you're ever in the New Haven area of Connecticut, make sure you check out Second Alarm. They've been doing some great sales. Their store was open. It's just an awesome store. So
yeah.
Oh, there we go. Before we get into the next segment, I want to show this picture. This picture was taken at Little Giant, one of my favorite shows of the year. And that is our good friend Dart Fluke, who made up his whole shirt based on a CGC rating. And it was great. He hung out at the booth. He walked around. He came back. And just a great man who I wish I would see again in my life. But I'm happy that I met him once.
Yeah, he was an awesome dude. We talked for a while. He was hanging out at the booth. Also, in that picture, I just now realized I put it up. It's almost like the progression of beard growth.
Say what?
You know, it's like the beard is just growing further down the line, you know?
It's just like, oh, that's funny. I needed to move, though. I needed to move.
Yeah, I say you and Dave switch would be perfect. But no, it was awesome meeting him that day. We hung out, talked. Was it 6 hours? You said he drove down. It was awesome.
Yeah, 6.5 hours.
It was very, very cool meeting him. Very awesome dude.
Yeah. So, all right. So we got that going on. We got that.
We had Second Alarm. But then next week, special little announcement. Next Wednesday night. I couldn't begin to tell you what the day of the week is, but next Wednesday, we got Mitch Halleck himself, the king of Terrificon, the creator of Terrificon. He's coming on. We're going to do a whole Terrificon preview show. It's not going to be our dealer preview show, which we will do closer to the actual date. But he's coming on. We're talking all things Terrificon, what he's got in store this year, which if you've seen the guests lineup, the artists, the writers, it's going to be a crazy year. So he's coming on next Wednesday. I believe 8:00 is the time we have. Could be a little bit different, but 8:00 on Wednesday. So it's going to be awesome. So that's going to be really cool. Because
I can't wait to have Mitch on. He always tells great stories. And if you want to get a little appetizer, a little precursor, Justin and Manimal had him on the Comic-Con podcast.
Yes.
And that was about 2 weeks ago. And it was a lot of fun to listen to. And I don't know, I think Manimal had a little bit of little fanboyism, you know what I mean? Like he was definitely, it was like me when I first met Mitch 3 years ago, when I was like, tell me more, Master Mitch, tell me more. I want to know all about the Force.
He's a cool dude with a lot of awesome stories.
Oh my God. The stories about Neil Adams and how Neil is still mad. Who's, him and Denny O'Neil are still fighting in heaven.
Look at that. There you go. Very cool. That's awesome.
Yeah, George. We love it. George Deep, great friend of the channel, man. Awesome. Awesome. You guys need a George Deep commission in your life. One of my favorite books is my George Deep commission. You know what? I got a George Deep piece right here.
I said mine are in the other room. I got a bunch of awesome sketch cards from George.
Look at this.
That's pretty cool. Yeah.
That's part of my Silver Surfer collection. You know, one of my favorites is my Captain America, or Jean Grey as Captain America. So follow George Deep. Order something for Terrificon. It's just awesome to see.
Sure, he's got commissions open. Hit him up.
Hit him up. Hit him up.
Be an awesome time. Also, during that show next week, we're going to reveal. We got a new T-shirt coming out, if I'm not mistaken.
We do. We do. And this will be our third year doing this.
Third year. The first year was our FF shirts. We had Fantastic Four. Last year was the X-Men, the classic, X-Men animated
very
logo.
Successful.
This year, I got to pick this one.
You really did. I definitely got booted to the back. I don't kicked to the curb. So it's not a Marvel and it's not a DC. What should we say? Storyline, story arc. How can we say it?
It's an indie comic.
It's an indie comic. Okay.
It's an indie comic. It's near and dear to my heart. Some of you probably already know what it is. But we are going to show it next week. And that's the biggest teases I want to get. I don't want to,
Yes.
I don't want
to. So just so you guys know, the way that works is we're going to be doing pre-orders, and we're going to launch a pre-order date. These are. Are you humming something?
I'm not humming a thing. Not humming a thing.
I thought I heard something about half shells or something. I don't know.
Nah, I don't know.
Anyway, so it's going to be a pre-order like we do at Terrificon. You can pick them up at Terrificon. If we do have extras, we will ship them out, but we're just doing this as to order. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. So, and then we'll give you the launch date. We'll tell you a little bit about what's going on and how we're going to do that. But you guys know the deal. We've done it 2 years in a row. So, but this has been a lot of fun.
Yeah. Dave, the brother, made him this year. He made the logo. You're going to love it. I'm excited. And I mean, I'll just have one more shirt that they can yell at me for not wearing at the correct time. So it's gonna be great.
I hate it, but I love it. Okay, all right. I dig it. So we've got those fun things coming up. And then after that, we have
end of this month, baby.
End of the month, something we've never done before. And I'm really excited for this because this is, I think, how we evolve as a channel, as a group, as people. And just so you guys know, our good friends at West Side Square, which is an outdoor eatery / event place, food trucks, adult place. West Side Square is in Hartford. It's a food trucks and marketplace. And the owner Rebecca, who's a huge comic book fan, has reached out to us and said, hey, we would love to host an event. And it took me a while to get an idea of what we want to do. So we have deemed this the first ever Collectibles Festival. All right. July 27th from 3 to 8 p.m. in Hartford, Connecticut. What you should know, it's free to get in. It's free parking. It is in Hartford, Connecticut. The rain date is the next day. It's an outside venue. Pets get in. You can bring your pets. There is
dogs,
multiple food trucks.
Everybody,
cats, dogs, whatever. I mean, whatever you want to bring whatever.
Hamsters,
bring the whole family. They have, it's very, very family friendly. Tons of different types of foods. They do have a liquor license. They have a double-decker bar, a double-decker bus, which is a bar.
I think do we have a picture of that? I think we have a picture. Is this it right here? There it is.
Dude, look at that. Who's going to be hanging off the top of that at 8:30 at night?
The answer to that question would be Murph.
Yes, exactly. So what we have done is we have reached out to a lot of people in the community, and we're going to have more than comics. We're going to have vintage clothes. We're going to have Funkos. We're going to have lots of different types of collectibles.
I like to say we're hitting all the C's. We got comics, we got cards, we got clothing, we got collectibles, we got toy. We got them all.
Yes.
If you collect it, we'll have it.
Yes, and I think it's great because cards. We're gonna have Dudas cards, collectibles, because this is gonna be like our little kickoff to Terrificon. You know what I mean? Come on, hang out, say what's up. It's an afternoon event. I know if you guys are going to Chris Herbert's show, please come afterwards.
Because that show is what
you're down there and you're going north.
3.
You're going to go through Hartford, so please stop by. So very, very exciting for
I realized that. That's why I said collectibles, and then I went into others.
Look at this guy. This guy.
I'm trying to stick with that alliteration. But
Yeah,
no,
I
yeah,
love it.
we're
I
gonna have
love
a
it.
bunch of cool
So,
stuff, and the best thing is, it's gonna be a lot of we kind of say this about the swap too. It's gonna be a lot of guys like us that we're just kind of throwing out a bunch of our personal collection or stuff that we've picked up, and it's gonna be I think it's gonna have a very cool flea markety kind of feel to it that you can drink
right.
at, eat at, hang out, play some Jenga and cornhole and all that other stuff. So,
Right. Bring the family, walk around a little bit, come back,
yep.
hang out, make some conversation. Listen, we've got Uncle Frank, we've got myself, Chinmo, we've got Triton Comics, we've got Planet Mayhem,
Mike the
Biohazard.
Beast.
Mike
right
the
there.
Beast is setting up. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Chapter 9 or chapter 11? What is it? Chapter
11. Chapter 11.
Chapter 11 Comics, Amazing Murph and Sean setting up. So we're bringing you a lot of fun guys with a lot of great books. You know what I mean? That really haven't been to market. So we're really excited for that. So
so that's going to be I'm really looking forward to that.
Flea market. No. Can you highlight what Copy just said? Will there be fleas? I hope not. I mean,
the answer is no. Them. No, just the answer is no.
No, we're outside, man.
I'm not going to highlight that, but I will put this up one more time because it's a cool flyer. It came out great. And again, we got it Saturday the 27th. If it is raining, which we will hopefully know a little beforehand, it's going to be the next day on the Sunday. It's 3 to 8, an afternoon show. There's a show earlier in the day. You can go to that, come to us after, hang out. And then I'm telling you right now, we're not leaving at 8 o'clock. We're going to hang out. There's drinks, there's food. We'll be playing some games. It's going to be great.
Yeah. Can't wait. Can't wait for it.
After that is where we're in full Terrificon mode.
Terrificon mode.
That's
where full tilt.
We'll have our dealer preview show after that. We'll have a bunch of fun stuff going on for that.
Shit, we might have to do 2 nights of dealer previews with everybody that's going to be there.
There's a good chance the Monday to Wednesday leading up to Terrificon, you might see us on all 3 nights. We don't know.
Well, Monday, I'm telling you. I mean, you've got dealers like Streetside Anthony, Erod, Very Gary. You've got Chew King Dome, Richie, us.
Comic CT setting up. I know the Defects and Mellow are setting up. You got Erod. You got everybody.
It's Comic-Con podcast.
Look at this guy showing up. What's going on, my friend? What's up, Polly?
I can do Polly. What up, my boy? Good to see you, man.
You got he's not setting up, but you'll get him at Terrificon. It'll be great.
Oh, definitely. He'll be bouncing around, having a great time. It's a great time. I talked to Ex Illusionary last night. I talked to MTG Comics. I know that just a lot of people are coming in from all over to enjoy Terrificon. Can't wait to meet Chris Claremont again. I'm going to get it.
It's just funny to me. I just love that. Again. He's a cool guy. I've talked to him many times.
What about
talked to him
Walt
for
Simon?
Quite a bit last year.
What about Walt Weezy?
Also great people.
I'm going to reserve my spot in line. Can I do that?
No. I listen, Otto. I love you. You're great. I'll never stand in a line with you again.
What? Come on, dude.
I don't know if you guys know this, but we always.
Will you tell the story while I go get the comics that we're going to unbox?
Yeah, you can just say it. You have to go pee. It's fine.
Tell me I got to go get the comics.
Yeah, no, I'll talk for a second. But no, we always give Otto a bunch of crap. No, I agree, Mike. Right here, Stoke. Jim Lee, right here. There he is. Jim Lee's he's a big name. Scotty Young's a big name. He's got Jason Aaron. If you have not done so yet, please check the list of artists and writers at Terrificon because he's got a stacked lineup this year. So get your books ready. Put your funds aside for those commissions and signatures and stuff because there's a bunch of awesome people. But yeah, Otto doesn't like to stand in line. He's never at the booth, and he's always out doing other stuff. I don't know what he does. I know it's not standing in line because I tried to do it with him for Walt Simonson last year, and it was like I had a 2-year-old next to me the whole time. It's brutal. Don't ever do it. I wouldn't recommend it. Here we go. Yeah, this is what start thinking of it now, man. You want to get certain books signed. I believe Jim Lee is the only one you can pre-buy autographs for, right on the Terrificon website. Yeah, no kidding, Frank. He's a 2-year-old. It's like having a 2-year-old. It's crazy. But yeah, no, get your stuff. get your stuff ready now. Like I already have a stack of stuff. I already know I'm getting signed by certain people. Reach Also, if you have not done so yet, if you're thinking about like, oh, I may kind of want to get a sketch done by this guy, or maybe reach out to that artist now. Hit them up on Instagram, Facebook, or whatever you can on usually their website. Sometimes hit them up. Get on that pre-show commission list, because chances are, if you're going there Saturday, their list is probably already full, most likely. Plus, if you ask them beforehand, 9 times out of 10, it's usually a better, commission. Not always. So they're not sitting at the con being interrupted and signing stuff and doing other stuff for other people. They're just focusing it on yours. So that's kind of the way to do it. I'm actually reaching out to the person I'm hopefully getting a commission from on Monday, so I can't wait. All right, Mike the Beast dropping the link in the chat for us. Check out the guest list. It's crazy. He's got TV guests. He's got comic guests. It's going to be awesome. Start saving your money. See, look right there.
Who's going to wait in line with me?
After the story, no one is.
You're
a 2-year-old. That's all it is. You're a 2-year-old. But we got George Deep right there. His commission list is limited. Like, get on it now, people. Yep. All right.
Love it. This is what you want to do. I do want to talk about real quick about Terrificon. Thank you, Christopher Briggs, the Ghost Rider. All right, I got you, my man. We do want to talk about the Comic-Con podcast. This is pretty unique because Nemesis Prime, Manimal, and V. Ken Marion have teamed up to do a variant for Terrificon.
Yeah,
and
awesome.
This is it.
So good. Came out so good.
It's so cool. So Chin, Jason Aaron will be there.
Jason Aaron, who is IDW. They're not rebooting the Turtles. It's basically just kind of a renumber. Number one, I think it's either next week or the week after, but it comes out very shortly. Jason Aaron, who is writing it, will be there. I know. I know I'm getting a couple of copies of it signed.
Dude, I'm going to do a huge remark on the back.
So there's a million different variants for this book. That's kind of what people do nowadays. There's some awesome ones. And Ken killed this cover as an homage to the Turtles 2 video game. Absolutely killed this cover.
Is that what it is? The video game?
This is an homage to Turtles 2 video game cover. He killed it. This looks awesome.
Yeah. You know what I'm going to put on the back?
I don't even want to. No, I don't. Picture of you.
No, it's just going to be me.
Oh.
Yeah. I could be a turtle.
Otto doesn't like the Turtles, and it upsets me.
I shouldn't. I'll.
You have a sore spot. You have a sore spot.
I have a sore spot because I wasn't that guy who was ahead of the curve. I was a stupid 12-year-old kid who didn't realize the importance of this, or saw this would go and had, even Mitch talked about it. Like when Mitch is a few years older than me, he was like, Eastman and Layred were selling these books out of the back of their cars in Connecticut.
Yeah. So I have a very, very quick story. I'm not going to say who told me, but
tell her. That's great.
But they had done many, many shows in the New England area for 30, 40, 50 years. They've been doing them for a long time. And they told me a story of when they did one up in New Hampshire. Eastman and Layred were right there when it just came out. And all they could think of was, wow, look at these couple stoners trying to sell a book over here. And that's basically what happened. Yeah, it's pretty funny. Always makes me laugh.
Oh my God. No, it's great. Yeah. It's great. It killed me. So I've got a lot of turtle stuff actually, but I'm not going to talk about it. I shouldn't say this. I have been buying stuff to enjoy it because my friends enjoy it, so I should enjoy it also. But I also have history with it, so I'm definitely going to put something on the back of that book because I think it's so cool. So April O'Neil was Jean Grey. I like that side.
That's a good idea. Yeah, I've already told. I already talked to Nemesis Prime. I'm going to be picking up a copy from him. I'm going to probably get two because I'm probably going to have Ken do a remark or something on one of them.
Yeah, absolutely. So check out the Comic-Con podcast, reach out to Nemesis Prime or Manimal, see what you got to do to secure your copy. It's been a fun ride to listen to what they have been going through to do this, and all the work that they put into it. Yeah.
And it came out awesome. I can't wait to get my hands on one, which is crazy to say in about a month, just over a month.
Just over, like we're just going to be bouncing around grabbing all these books,
Wait, you're not going to be at the booth, Otto? Why aren't you going to be at the booth?
I'm always at the booth.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, sure.
Oh, we got to find a gift.
We do have our booth assignment.
Yeah.
We're going to talk about it next week because I couldn't read the map.
Yeah, could have. But Mitch needs to adjust the map a little bit. It
The
was
map
very
is
hard to
harder.
read. I don't know.
I'm pretty sure.
Look,
I'm not positive. We're going to confirm this next week, but I'm pretty sure we're actually right across from Adam Hughes. So
I like that guy. He's pretty popular.
He's a great artist. So I'm pretty sure we're actually like right across from him, which
perfect.
is kind of cool.
Do I need to be like, Adam, what's up, my man? How you doing? Or like, because we talked about last night. Last night I was on the Cover Price, the movers and shakers, and Laura and I talked about how we are like, I don't know, like sackers. Like when we see people that we like ogle over, like we sack them, like we go right up to them, and sometimes they don't really receive our energy. You know what I?
That sounds so dirty. So dirty.
All right. I'll move on. I digress about that conversation.
It always makes me laugh, Otto, because you are the kiosk salesman at the mall. You know, you probably got some cool stuff.
You can call me worse.
And you're gonna let them know. It always makes me laugh.
Yes. All right, awesome. All right, I'll take that all day. So we've got some recent pulls. We picked up some stuff.
Yeah, I'm going to go before you because I know what you're going to show.
Right.
And there's no way.
You know what, though? I did realize that I did pick some stuff up, and I want to show that stuff off. So,
I'm still going to go.
What we're going to do is we're going to go you, me, and then I'll talk about my win, and then we'll do the unboxing or something like that. Right? Does that make sense?
We'll go right into you. I only have a few things to show. Actually, it's really one.
Highlight this guy, man.
Look at that. You got to cut me off, huh? Look at that.
That's it. Got him.
Yeah. No, I picked up. So ever since I picked up my House of Secrets at the swap, I've kind of been focusing a little bit more on not like small. I mean, I guess they are smaller books compared to that, but I'm trying to, finish some runs and some books I've been wanting for a while that, aren't crazy, absurd amount of money. So I've, a run I've been putting together for a long time because they're kind of expensive. And I've had a couple copies of the expensive books in the run, but they're all beat up. But luckily, a good friend of the channel that we were just talking about, Nemesis Prime, he's like, hey, I have like that whole run if you want it. It's only missing a couple books. I was like, I would love that because they're in pretty high grade. And the two books I've been really looking for in higher grade are in very high grade. Who knows? Maybe I even get a couple of these signed. But I picked up I finally got most of my Zatanna run. I'm only missing a couple of the variants, which I had already. I think I'm only missing like 2 or 3 issues now, which is awesome. But if you've never read this run, Paul Dini. If you've never read this, it's an amazing read. Paul Dini is one of my all-time favorite writers, all the way back to Batman the Animated Series. These covers are incredible, especially when we get towards the back because we get some awesome Adam Hughes covers. But the read itself is amazing. So pick this up. I've been wanting it for a while. I'm only missing like 2 or 3 of the variants now, but I was pumped. It's only a 16-issue run.
Copy 801 is going crazy right now over these DC books.
It's DC. Of course it is. It's DC.
No, that's what it is. He's going nuts.
Yeah. So he had a lot of them. Like no issue 11, but luckily I already had that. But yeah, look at these covers.
Well, look at that one. That's one I like that one a lot.
You get the Adam Hughes here. Yeah.
Go back to the 13 issue. Go back one. Go back
13
one.
is awesome.
Yeah. So it's issue 13 and she's holding a 13.
Yeah, right there. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I love it. 13 is one. That's my mother's birthday. I love 313. That's awesome.
These books are incredible. These are the Hughes covers. These are the ones that get expensive, especially these two here. But look at that. Nice black cover.
You're gonna have him sign that in white? Chin, you should have him sign that in white, dude.
I just might do that.
White and I had this one with an exclamation point.
Yeah, and I had this one, but it was just beat to crap. So I was like, oh, awesome. And then I had this one as well, but also beat to crap. And these are super high grade. And Justin, the sweet, sweet gentleman that he is, gave me just a hell of a deal. And I bought these off of him. So thank you, my friend. I appreciate it. Now I'm only, like I said, I'm only missing like a couple of the variants to put up the whole thing, which I'm pumped about. So yeah.
So was that a negative variant? Was
no,
that like
just,
that?
No, just the cover. The 16.
Yeah.
Sorry, the 15. The black cover.
Yeah.
Nope. Not a negative space. It's got her whole body and stuff. It's just an awesome cover.
Yeah,
it's
that would look sick with an AH down on the bottom.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
This is the one everybody always tries to get the 9/8 in because it's the black cover. So
yeah. Any ticks on it?
There's one little one, but I'm perfect. I don't grade shit, so I don't care.
Right. We call that a micro. I'm looking at it like, is that we call that a micro.
No.
Sometimes
Yeah,
you
no, it's
pass
very fine. I'm very happy because for the price I paid, I probably wouldn't have been able to even get one of the bigger books. So thank you, Justin. Appreciate it. And then because I'm crazy and just decided to keep collecting more stuff, I'm buying a lot more Star Wars cards now. It's great. I'm loving it. There's new series out.
That's a
Star Wars
collectible
Unlimited.
game?
This is like an actual
It's
like
a
Magic
game.
the Gathering card game.
Like I used to play Star Wars,
yes,
like the 60 card deck with my characters, my Darth Vader, my Luke Skywalker, like light side versus dark side.
It's great. This is the first expansion. I bought a whole box of the other one. I'm gonna buy a box of this. I'm not gonna tell you.
All right. Well, hold on. I'm gonna tell you. So when I was buying it, it was $60 a box that had 30 packs.
So
I would buy two.
These are just like, this is like the starter deck kind of ones. Comes with the
starter
pre-made
deck. Okay, gotcha.
I
used to buy the booster packs when a new expansion came out.
I bought a box of, so this is the expansion of it. But I did buy a box of the other one. Spark of the Rebellion was their first one. I bought a whole box. I was going to do a video and put it on.
I wish you never showed me this.
I was impatient and couldn't wait. So these are already opened. But I am going to buy a whole box. I think it's 24 packs. 24 packs. Each pack has 16 cards. So there's a shit ton of cards.
Yes.
But I'm going to buy a box of the Shadows of the Galaxy. I'm going to put up a video or maybe do a bunch of shorts of me opening them because these cards, the artwork alone, and the game is super fun. Yeah. So just more stuff.
No, the game is so
the game's super fun.
The grid games, that's what I was playing. I was playing the Decipher version, and I played it from the initial all the way through like Reflections 2, the expansions, and then I kind of stopped. But it was I used to play, like, I probably, if you guys gave me 20 minutes, I could pull out, I got 10 decks sitting in a cabinet of just, a Millennium Falcon, a Darth Vader, different versions of it. I loved playing it. It got me through, in the 90s. I don't want to say about that. Anyway, but yes. So that's exactly what I was playing, grid games. Yep.
Yeah,
it. Well, hold on a second. So the grid games, does he have these for sale at his store? He probably does. Oh my God.
I would assume so. I can't speak for him, but if you're selling them, let us know, because I'm all. There's not so much like a big card. There's like, let me show you a couple here.
Is it like rares, commons, and uncommons?
Oh, there is. There absolutely is. But like,
okay.
So this is like one of the pre-made decks kind of thing. But like,
yes.
So you got like the boss cards, but then on the back is the actual like art and stuff, and it's awesome.
Yes. Right. Okay. Power, like,
yeah, and you get like cool different characters.
Rabbit hole.
Yeah, like look at that. Like you get little Grogu's and stuff. It's awesome.
Yeah. No, I'm telling you, I used to have the whole thing. I'd have like a Jabba Palace deck. I had my light deck, my dark deck. I had my Luke Farm Boy deck. I had my Han Solo deck. Like it was.
I'm all
for God, did I spend time?
You get like there's variants there.
Look what the grid games is saying.
It's sold out. Yeah, a lot of people are sold out of them. It's crazy. It's cool.
All right.
But yeah, I'm digging it. You get like hyperspace variants where there's no border and it's just more art. It looks awesome.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so that's another rabbit hole down. So expect that video / shorts in the next couple weeks when I get my box in from my LCS. So
Mike, I did not see that. I did not, but I do. Hey guys, I do want to mention this. I mean, this is really nothing for nothing. It's just a little bit about me. I lost my mom in 1994 to breast cancer, and that Decipher Star Wars game, I had 4 of my friends that were playing, and for like a year I played, or maybe a year and a half, I was playing those games, and it helped me so much with the grief of my mother passing away. I mean, I was a kid, I was 24 years old, so I love that card game. I've got rares, uncommons, like I almost want to get them graded now. You know what I mean? Because the characters, the cards are like ingrained in my head, like Darth Vader, power of 6, ability of 5, the different versions, all like bounty hunters. I had a bounty hunter deck. I don't know. I'm just babbling because that was a great time, and I'm glad it's coming back though. Glad it's coming back.
Yeah, it's a new set. Like this new expansion. I'm digging it. The gameplay is fun, and I love the art, and I love Star Wars. So here I am.
No, I get it, man. I get it. All right, so I got a couple things I'm going to pick up that I.
If you're playing, let me know. I'll play. I got a deck. So yeah, you got a bunch of stuff. So I mean, this is just going to get a little crazy.
All right, so this is what I picked up.
Highlight this guy, man.
Come on. Of
That's
course I was
funny.
going to cut you
That's a good
off.
one. That's a good one. Yeah.
All right,
I
what do
know,
you got, my
Cybo.
friend?
All
What do
right.
you got?
So these are books that I've been rescuing because it's different versions of the art. It's different books. It's different versions of comics that I love, whether it's black and white, different books. Dude, I officially collect foreign comics now because I have more than two. I think I have a short box full of foreign comics.
Right next to the
10
covers.
pence. Australians, Spanish. I don't read Spanish, but I'm buying the books. Like, so I found this the other day, and I will tell you that this book, which is a $5 book if you find it, was a book that I read 7 Ways from Sundays in the 80s. And I absolutely loved it. So if you remember the cover of Fantastic Four 250 with Gladiator holding the thing over his head, the Fantastic Four decimated, the X-Men were in it as Skrulls. To me, it was an amazing book. I read it all the time, and it came out when I was a kid. So I just found this on our crawl, and this is the federal version, and it's the Australian edition, and it's completely black and white, and it's got like prints, and just to read the story again and to go over it and like,
what is it in English? Because it's Australian.
yes,
It's Australian.
yes.
Yeah.
It's
Okay. So they're not
Australian,
okay. Yeah.
but it's
So you could
English.
read that one. Yeah.
Oh yes, I know. I definitely have, because like, check this out. Like, look at these panels, all black and white. Now, I read these in color, but to have them in black and white, and this is real paper, you guys. I mean, this is like really, really fun stuff. And,
So what you're saying is
then
next week there's going to be a read along video of you reading that in an Australian accent.
Could you imagine? All
That's
right.
next week's video.
So
right
yeah,
there.
so I found that, and then now here's where we get into the interesting part. This is a Spanish of this edition of Los Four Fantásticos.
Nice. I love that cover. Such a good.
It's
cover.
all in Spanish, Chid.
So that one's going to be the week after of you attempting to read.
I failed Spanish as a kid. Well, I have 3 regrets in high school. Number 2 is not passing Spanish, because I got out of it. It was easy to get out of, and that was one of my biggest regrets. But check this out, like, and this one is in color.
Yeah, that's cool.
And it's completely rewritten in Spanish. Black Bolt. I don't know, the Mexican Olympics in 1968. Check this out.
Olympicos.
Yeah. So anyway, so I've been rescuing these books and enjoying them. While I was at Second Alarm, Second Alarm's right there. While I was there, I picked up another variant, and this really sums up the Duke storyline. And if you guys know, I'm all in on the Energon universe. I mean,
wait, before you talk about that,
like,
I think I agree. I think we have a new series of Otto attempting to read foreign comics. I think that should be a new thing.
That's a great idea.
Yeah, and then we'll have Roger review it.
Yeah, listen, what the fuck did you just say? My God,
it's a win-win.
Oh, so I picked up this variant. I don't know if this was a second print, third print, or I don't even know, but this is Transformers number 2. I don't own this, but this completely sums up the Duke storyline, which is fantastic. So I've been loving this, and you guys know I'm all in on that. And then I locked down a final purchase. I had a 7.5 of this. I am gambling on a high grade. I'm gambling on an 8.5 on this. It's a square-bound book. It's the greatest battle cover of all time. I paid over what I should have paid, because this was like, I overpaid for this, you guys. I'll be honest with you. I mean, I'll tell you when I get great deals, but I'll tell you when I overpaid. I overpaid on this, but I made a lot of money on the 7.5. So 6 of one, half a dozen another. It doesn't matter.
If you're going to overpay on a book, this is one to do it.
Yes. Square bound. What's really amazing about this is the staples don't come through the cover. Yeah. So when Spineworks does their pressing, they're going to use like a tack iron to get it out. Doesn't need much cleaning. But in the next upcoming video, I'm hoping for an 8.5 on this. So I'm
Nice.
hoping for a bump on that one. So yeah. So
Congrats,
picked
man.
those
that's a
up.
big book.
Yeah,
Big
it was a
book.
great day. I mean, Second Alarm put on a great day, and I'm glad we were able to do it. And I like the Sunday idea.
Yeah, it's nice. It's better than church. So
True that. Definitely
Yeah.
true that. So,
yeah,
all right, man. We've almost gone an hour right now, Chin.
I think let's. So you have an unboxing. How many books? 10 books.
10 books.
You have 10 books, and you have a. When you know what? Before we dive into it, when you show off that hulking win you got there.
All right. So for those of you guys that don't know, we'll I'll say highlighted. I play raffles on Instagram. Coverless forum books. Oh my god, I know that. Could you imagine the sub collection? It goes coverless, regular, coverless foreign, like whatever.
Benny, that's basically what we have in 2 weeks, my friend.
Yes, that's what we're trying to
what's
do.
Happening right there at this.
Yes.
Boom. That's what's happening.
I like that shit. That is what's happening.
Yeah,
that is what's happening. All right. So for those of you guys don't know, Instagram is a great way to get books many different ways. And many different ways, there's raffles. And there's guys that are good friends of mine that raffle great books. Ex-Illusionary, MTG Comics, Chris Graham 99, Vinyl Comics. It's been going on for a long, long time. I'm not like blowing up some industry secret or whatever. It's not like that. And I play them. I play them a lot. And I've won some decent books.
He's a gambler, man.
I'm a gambler. It is what it is. And I'm going to tell you this. Yeah, I won this book, but I've lost more than I've won. And if Shortbox Bernie always asks me, do you think you're flush? I might be, but I might not be, because it kind of all adds up. And whether you buy like 4 spots and a 100-spot raffle for $10, you buy a mini to get in, but I've won good books. And I've also missed out on a lot of books. So that being said, back in May, a raffle popped up for a pretty big book, but it's a book I already own. And I'm like, but I'll get into it. Why not? Oh my God, Chris, Vancouver Comic Junkie, my man, dude. I can't wait to talk to him about G.I. Joe. So back in May, it just started. It was Mini 2 for $45 to get into the first mini. No, it was a micro to get in a mini. So I spent $45. I bought 1 spot and I got into the mini. And then I got into the main. So then there were 10 spots at $900. And I was in at spot number 2 for $45. Okay. Each spot was 900, 10 spots. It was a Hulk 181 9.0 off-white to white pages. Am I saying that right? Yes. And it kind of went along. It was just progressing. And I know my boy X was running it and it was filling up. And I wasn't really paying much attention to it because I got a 1 in 10 chance. And my luck has been lousy, you guys.
1 in 10, yeah,
nothing.
It was a greater chance than that because you had to go from the micro to the mini to the main. That's a lot more than a 1 in 10 chance.
No, I'm telling. So it took me 20 moves, right? It took me 20 moves. So it took me 20 moves to get into the main. So I made it into the main and I'm like, all right, I'm here. I'm great. And then there was a lot of things that had to happen. Like somebody was in it for 4 spots. So this guy had a 40% chance. I had a 10% chance. One guy bought a $900 spot. I was like, all right, dude, that's you do you, homie. That's not, I ain't got that kind of money. You know what I mean? So a lot of things had to happen, I believe. And it's the luck of gambling. Now, you hear that guy saying, oh, I hit the casino for $1,000. I hit this for that. I hit this for that. You did? When did you lose? Last week, the day before, last night, 20 minutes ago. Gamblers love to tell you when they win. True gamblers will tell you when they lose. And I have learned that my entire life. All right. My father was a player. My grandfather was a bookie. I've seen all different kinds of it. All right. So for me to have a 1 in 10 chance, I'm in. I'm a player, right? Right, Chin? I'm in.
I would have been. Yeah, absolutely.
All right, right. So I'm a player. Tuesday night it goes off. I'm working at my restaurant. X is like, I'm running this at 5:00. People couldn't jump in. He goes, I'm running it at 7. All right. Following on Instagram, I got 30 people at the bar. I'm running around. I'm doing my job, blah, blah, blah. 7:15, I get a message on my phone. I just happen to check my phone because that's usually when Chin texts me or Roger texts me. And it's X saying, yo, bro, hit me up. Now, I hope my boss isn't listening. I've got 30 people at the bar, 5 servers waiting for drinks. And I say, I'll be right back. I grab my phone, go to the bathroom, hit the raffle, and bang, I win this.
What a book.
On 4 dice rolls.
A book.
Right? The 2 dice were 2-2.
Damn.
So I hit this. All right.
That's crazy.
Off-white to white
That's
pages. Awesome. Awesome. All right.
That's nuts.
So,
that's huge.
Huge. Now listen. This book won't be in my possession for more than 2 weeks. I've got a lot of things planned. It's like winning a lottery ticket.
Oh,
it's like winning a lottery ticket. So, all right, I'll show. Yeah, Chris, you want to see it again?
Man. Congrats.
But you know what's interesting, Chin? I said this on Instagram. It says first appearance of Wolverine. This one says first appearance of Wolverine. Then it says Wendigo appearance. That's what this says. This one says James Logan Howlett. So first appearance of Wolverine, and then it says James Logan Howlett in parentheses. So did they change it? You know what I mean? Like
maybe they just started putting like the actual characters' names. I don't know. I don't do CGC, so I don't know. Probably change it up. Oh, you froze.
All right, I'm sorry about that.
Yep. I don't. You're still not. Oh, we're kind of coming back a little bit. Oh,
what's going on here, dude?
Those kids on the Wi-Fi, man. Kick those kids off the Wi-Fi.
No, I'm telling you, they're off. Oh my God, get off.
All right, you're better now.
Hold on.
You're better now.
All right, good. Okay. So in the collection, so many people have reached out to me to congratulate me, which I appreciate more than anything, man. So
gambling right there. I like it. Good luck, my friend. Good luck. Give me that right there. That's a real question. What are you trading for?
It's a secret. I you know what? I don't want to tilt my hand. You know, maybe 1 or 2 more drinks, and I might tell you. But
I got some Star Wars cards. Just throwing it out there.
You do that? We could go for that.
Yeah, get you back in the game. You know.
Oh, I can't wait. That's
awesome. Congrats,
so
man.
I do have a CGC unboxing. C. Woodard, my man, dude. I didn't see that you jumped in. Good to see you. All right. So I just recently got a CGC unboxing from Spineworks. This was what I gave them, Little Giant, I think, and I just kind of held off, and I was like, all right, finally send it in. A lot of this stuff are fun books. Some of them are books that I'm going to flip. Some of them are books for the PC. So trade it for a 68 GTO. Yeah, that's a great idea. I don't need.
You do need a car. GTO, you do need a car.
Oh, I definitely do need a car. Like that's like Junior is getting a car, and we're already talking about that. Wait till you see this car. This is like the ultimate Star Wars car. Don't have it yet. So, all right, Chin, what are we gonna do? We are going to.
I believe we're gonna see you possibly karate chop and possibly.
Oh, I hope we haven't had any karate chops in a long time. So let's see. So these books were pressed by our friends at Spineworks, and just so you know, reach out to Michael Raphael. Reach out to Leonard Cerna. They do a great job. They're all at our events. And I will show you the video right now.
That's
all right, baby.
It's so funny, me, because whenever you play that video, we all know what you're really doing, and it always makes me laugh. I'm like, is he gonna make it back on time before it ends?
51 minutes, but I got 51 seconds.
And it was good. It was good.
All right. So,
Wait, so
I
right
went
now
live
you're
on
doing
Instagram.
an unboxing? Is that
Oh
what's
my
happening
God, we
right now?
haven't seen that video in a long time, dude.
Yeah, that's what's happening right now. We got to put it in there. You know, it's because it's all the money from your other job. You know, that's all it is. It's one of my favorites.
Cheers to
Yeah.
that one.
Yeah, but yeah, let's
Right.
let's see what you got here.
All right. So the first book that I showed during
Highlight this guy, man.
was this ASM 239. This was a 9/4 newsstand edition. So I bought 2 copies of this direct in the newsstand. They're right next to each other. I grabbed them both. Richie's Comic Cabana.
Nice book.
All right.
Second Hobgoblin.
Yep, Second Hobgoblin, love it. 90 cents or 60 cents. Al Milgram, JR. We'll see what I do with this book. It's a cool book to have. I just loved it. All right, now, do we want to go 1 through 10 or 10 through 1? 10. How do you want to
Start
do
with
this?
number 5.
Oh Christ!
No,
dude.
just
All right.
pick a random book. Pick a random book.
I'm gonna go 1, 2.
Wait a minute.
4, 5.
Are you just getting cheap and you're not paying Zoe? Is that what's happening right now?
Oh, dude, Zoe's so expensive right now. I gave especially for a live show, forget it. Like, I don't have that extra cash running around. All right, so I'm gonna show the book.
Take the plastic off if you can.
I did take the plastic off. All right, so I've got a book right here. All right, here we go. We haven't done this like this in a while. All right, so what do we have here?
We got a Wolverine Ghost Rider Wolverine cover. Looks like a variant.
Yeah, Weapons of Vengeance from
Sure.
2023. This
Okay.
was the Perez variant. I'm a huge George Perez fan, more importantly, a Wolverine fan.
Cool cover.
Don't know much about this book, but I loved it. I thought it was really dope. What are we going to get out of it?
There it is.
Oh my God, are we starting it off? Oh my God. Come on. That's a karate chop. We haven't had one in a long time. Here it is, folks.
That was a karate chop
on a Perez Wolverine, baby.
That looked like you were having trouble trying to clap.
Dude, oh my God, it's unbelievable. I almost chopped my head off. Ghost Rider Wolverine, George Perez. Oh, Alpha 1. I have no idea where I got this or who I bought this from, but holy shit. All right. Thank you, Spineworks.
Cool
we
book.
are starting off with a karate chop. Oh my God.
Let's see it. Can you go 10 for 10? Can you go 10
claws,
for 10?
they're swords. Oh, very, very, very true. Who said that? Someone lives. Yeah, they're definitely claws, but it's George Perez. Loved it. Awesome. Can't wait to add this to the Wolverine collection. All right, so that was 5.
All right, so I'm going to pick
another
again.
number.
Let's go 8.
Okay.
I'm just picking random numbers here. Are the
All
cover?
right,
Are the plastic off all of these?
Yeah, I'm taking them all off. Like that's
okay.
It. I understand. All right.
I know you get excited. I'm just trying to help. You know.
Thank you.
I can only do so much. I'm 2 hours away. I can only do so much.
Exactly. Literally video. So, all right. Time to brag and board. All right. Yeah. Oh, what do I know? Oh my God. I might take my hand off or whatever. I've got like everything around me. All right. This is X-Men 135. I've been grading my 129 through 136. They're like 8.5s to 9.2s, 9.4s. You know, I don't want them too heavy, but I want to get the whole set graded. It's one of my favorite story arcs of all time.
Is the 129 I gave you in this batch?
No, that is the next batch I'm sending off. I just want you to know that. That's already like put to the side. That's a high grade, Jim. That's high grade.
All
right. This is 135. You know it is. This is the newsstand edition. Not that it's a big deal for me. It's from 1980. My girl Jean Grey is Dark Phoenix. And
there you go, right there.
8.5. I don't even remember how much I paid for this, but 8.0. Anything over at 8.0, I'm happy. Oh, that's all right. 8.5. Perfect.
There you go.
Exactly where I want it to be. Yeah. White pages. Senator Kelly, Reed Richards appearance. Perfect. Great book for the X-Men collection.
Yeah. Awesome book. That whole run, you can't go wrong with that run in just about any grade, really. So
no. All right.
All right. That was 5. We had 5, 8. Let's go to 1. Book number 1.
Ooh, 1. All right, here we go.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, this is my girl, my other girl. This is my side. I wonder who would win in a fight, Jean Grey or Scarlet Witch.
Piece? Is your side piece?
This is my side. Scarlet Witch would be the side piece. I mean, I know that's not a great decision, but who'd win in a fight over me? Would they fight over me, or would they didn't care? I don't know. All right.
I think they would both lose in that fight.
Oh God, do I love this cover? This is the Trial of Magneto.
Cool cover.
My girl is front and center. Love the red. Love everything. Scarlet Witch might win in a fight. All right, who's mad? I hear you on that copy. All right. This will go behind me in my Scarlet Witch montage. Just like
right there. There you go. Yep, right there.
Perfect. All right.
What you got? Other hand. There it is. Nice.
That's 2, baby.
Yeah. Very nice.
Woo! 2 karate chops. 2 out of 3.
And that's good. The two modern books so far. Well, the 9/8. That's what you want. Yep. So that's good.
Love it. The Lao variant, Art Germ. Told that story about Art Germ last night. That's awesome. God, do I love this. Awesome. All right, Spineworks killing it for me.
There you go.
All right,
let's go. Let's go. Book 9.
Ooh, last one.
How was that the last one? You have 10 books.
That was. I've got. No, this was book 7. 10 books.
Yeah, so you're good. Yeah, so let's.
All right. So this is 239.
You're not even picking in the order I'm saying. Why am I giving you numbers?
Oh, I picked the last book.
9's not the last book.
Oh, 7. You want to put it back?
You're fine. It's 2. You know what?
All right.
Let's move on.
Okay. All right. So here we go. This is the 239. The looks like the direct edition.
Okay.
So I bought them both at the same time. The first one was a 9.4.
So we're hoping for a 9.4 on this.
Oh, for the linear set? Are you kidding me? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Other hand. Oh, there you go. You got your linear
sets. Look at that. Look at that.
I feel like eventually you need to do like the whole wall behind you of like a top row of 9/8s, the second row is 9/6s, the 9.4s of all the same book.
Right, go all the way down to grading.
Yeah, exactly.
That's a great idea. I'll
do
that. Yeah. All right, so 6 books left, Chin.
All right. I ain't giving you numbers anymore. You're not listening to me.
Oh shit! All right, I'll just grab the next book.
Yeah. What do you got? Let's see. Oh, you get
X-Men 221. I have been. Oh, damn it!
Oh, you're better now. You're good.
I'll wait. All right,
you're good.
I have been chasing this book in high grade. I've been chasing this book in like high grade for forever. 221, Mr. Sinister.
Oh, okay.
I think I've got it in a 9.2, maybe a 9.6, but I have yet to get the Raw Dog 9.8 submitted.
Is that what we're hoping for here? The 9.8? We think it's a 9.8?
No, yeah. I mean, no, God damn it. Oh,
9.4. Still a good grade. Still a good grade.
Still good. I mean, solid though. You know what I mean? But like, I'm being a 9.8 snob on these modern. So,
well, that's
comic CT.
That is modern.
I know. All right,
Mr. Scarlet.
Hold on.
He wants to see that Art Germ again.
There we go.
That's a nice cover. That's a beauty of a cover.
That is dope. Like that Scarlet in her like multiverse of madness. She's awesome. Just love it. Yeah, and even in like Ultron, you know, linear 9.4s copy. That's what I was hoping for.
That's true. 9.8s and 9.4s. That's what we're getting through this whole box right here. Yep. Well, actually, you know what? They're doing 9.9s now. Let's see our first 9.9. Let's see it.
Could you imagine? Well, listen, I don't submit enough to get 9.9s. Anyway. All right. This is all right. This is Batman issue 608. This was the this was the error variant, the Batman Day special, and there was like some kind of like error with them or something happened
So
608,
Hush.
1123, the Batman special edition. Something happened with it. And I remember grabbing it from Heroes and Hitters and just putting it aside. Loeb, Lee, Williams, Sinclair. I don't know.
Yeah, so it's a Hush. It's the first issue. Yeah, it's the foil edition. Yeah, it's like the newer one. Yeah, okay.
Why was this?
I don't even know if it's an error. I think it's just it's a foil. It's like an exclusive. It's like the
Batman
free comic book. It's the free comic book day one, I think.
Yes. All right, love it.
Yeah. Jim Lee cover. What do we got? There, other fingers. Yeah. The question now, though.
Body shots. That's 3. We haven't had 3 in a long time.
Does that?
All right.
Does that get cracked and signed by Lee?
I don't know. It says printed out of sequence, manufactured with story pages printed out of sequence.
Oh, so they messed up on the inside pages. So that's the.
Is that what it's? Yeah. All right, so that's the error. Okay.
They put the story in the wrong order.
You know what, dude? I got to keep this forever. Like this is such a metal version of Batman.
I've been looking for that original second printing 608. If anybody's got one of those on a high grade, you let me know.
This is sick, actually. Like I have a little Batman display in a grotto. Oh my god, this is awesome. Oh my god, this
very
is
nice. That's awesome. That's a big. I would assume because it's
an
error. That's a decently big book. I would assume.
Yeah, we'll have to take a look at it. But oh my god, look at that!
Congrats!
Biggest surprise of the night, man.
Yeah, that's awesome. Awesome.
Nice. All right, 4 books to go, everybody. 3 karate chops.
Let's keep this 9/8 going. Let's aim for half 9/8.
Oh my god,
we're on the way.
All right,
or at least 5.
This is a book that I grabbed, something out of my collection. I'm an Iron Man guy. I enjoy Tony Stark. I think his character is great. I love the different versions of the armor. This was the War Machine. I believe this was the War Machine.
You just showed everybody the grade.
I did. I cheated.
Great cover. Great grade.
Yeah. First appearance of War Machine. I think it's awesome. I enjoy the different armors. This is pretty cool.
That's
almost close to a karate chop.
It's one of the best covers in Iron Man.
It's just like it's in your face, right? Like
it's just awesome.
Iron Man, War Machine in pink, and he's just coming at you. And great character in the movies too. So gonna get the stealth armor, gonna get the different versions of it, the armors. That's something I've been working on as like a side. But pick this up raw dog. I can't really tell you. I mean, it's a dark cover, so there could be many reasons why I didn't hit that 9/8. But I don't know. Very cool.
9/6 and 9/8 are the exact same. So
yeah, pretty much. I mean, I hear you on that. All right. Yeah. All right. 3 books to go.
All 9/8.
Let's go. All right. Oh my god, I don't even know why I bought this book. I have no idea why this book is in my collection.
Okay.
I think I bought this because I knew it had a lot of Spider-Man on it, and Spider-Man equals money, and people collect stuff. So Spider-Geddon 1.
Okay. All right. Cool cover. Cool cover.
Oh,
nice grade too. It's a good grade. Yeah, good grade. Good grade. There you go.
I didn't see that.
Yeah.
Karate chop. Spyworks killing it for me. Killing it. I thought that was a 6. Oh my god.
When you do the karate chop like this, it's just I'm like, he's just trying so hard to clap and he doesn't know how to do it.
I might break my hand.
That's nice. Yeah. You all right?
All right.
You still there?
I don't know.
You're still there. Okay. All right.
Chin, where did I get this book?
I don't know.
I don't either.
I mean, it's new, so I'm guessing you probably picked it up maybe at your LCS
somewhere. I don't know.
What's the date on it?
I figured I got to take a chance.
What's the date on it?
119. I don't even know.
So got to be.
I don't know.
Oh, so a couple years ago. Oh, that's okay. That's the spy. Okay, the first one. It's a good book though.
Yeah, cool book. Don't know too much about it. Maybe I'll sell it at Terrificon. Stop by the booth if you're interested. All right. 3 to go.
I'll sell it to you half off because he won't be there.
Yeah, right. Chin will take his cut. Actually, 2 to go. 2 to go. All right. What do we got here? Oh, Ice Cream Man. I've been holding on to this book for a long, long time.
You showed the grade again.
Did I really? I didn't see it.
Okay, okay. You didn't see it. Okay, all right.
Did I get a 9.8?
Is this number one?
Yeah, like the first night. The first, like this is the first one. You know what I mean? Like this is like I've had this. Oh, look! Why am I looking at a 6?
It's a nice 6. Yeah. Good book though. Good book.
Yeah, I mean, I held on to this book. I bought this book. I've had it for like forever, and I'm like, all right, I'm going to send it in. All right, somewhere along the way, I know people love it. It's pretty wild. It's pretty sick. I've read most of them, so but not something I collect, but something I thought that had interest.
There you go. All right, but it's okay because the last book's going to be a 9.8.
Oh my god, we've had a couple 9.8s tonight. I'm pretty excited for
just
that.
keep your hand all the way over the grade.
Yes. Oh, this is it right here. Oh my god.
Hold on, you're frozen again. You're frozen.
No, I'm not. Am I really?
Yeah, you're getting real. Oh, you're coming back a little bit.
Oh.
All right, you're a little blurry.
Dude, I paid.
You're back. You're back. You're a little blurry, but you're back. You're good.
All right. Dude, what I pay for Cox Cable is not fair. This is one of my favorite modern covers of all time. It's a Scarlet Witch cover.
Okay.
It's the Joe Quesada variant.
Is it? Wait, can I guess? Is this New Avengers 26?
House of M #1.
Oh, even better cover. Awesome. Nice. Yep.
Yes. This is my second copy of this. I bought this from Sean, comics_CT. It's part of my Scarlet Witch collection. I mean, I hope it's a 9.8. If it's anywhere over, I hope it's over a 9. You know what I mean? But I love it. It's just such a sick cover. It's just wicked. It's wicked. I mean, my God, this is exactly what happened.
Such
no
an
more
awesome
mutants. Cover. You know, I mean, it's been handled a lot, so I don't know what I can get out of it. But let's see.
So close.
So close.
Great book, though. Great book.
Great cover. It's going right behind me. It's going right over here, right behind there, right there.
Yeah.
I'll take it graded. I love this. It's just, I don't know. Reek Scarlet Witch.
Yeah, I'd say that's arguably one of the best, more modern covers in the past. I'd say probably like, what, 15? When did that come out? Mid 2004, 2005?
2005. Yeah, Sean, this is the one you told me. Yep.
Yeah, that's a great cover.
No, I love it. All right, so that's my CGC unboxing from Spineworks. We had some karate chops.
Yeah.
We had some linear stuff. I mean, we had a good time. It was good. You know, the turnaround was pretty quick. You know, it should have been a little quicker, but this guy didn't pay that quick. So anyway, but had a great time.
I like that. Top 25. I'd probably put on a top 25 modern covers.
Oh, I thank you very much, Thunder House.
Yeah.
No, I love it.
Nice.
I fell in love with it when I saw it. Like, and I don't see it that often. I found one that had a couple ticks in it, and then I had to figure out who did it. And then Sean had it. So I've like, you know, if I've been to 15 shows, I've seen it twice, you know?
Yeah, it's not one you actually see too often. You definitely don't see it. This is another book that pops in my head with like modern covers. You see the jock cover of the Detectives much more often than you see that Scarlet Witch one.
Yeah, right. Agreed. Yeah. All right.
That was a good unboxing. So, way to go.
Yeah, thank you very much, man. Nice. It's been a great show. Yeah. Almost 90 minutes. We wanted to keep it under that, right?
Yeah, we were good. All right, so we did say we were gonna talk a little TV.
Yep.
Next week though, so we're gonna give you a quick little thought here, but we don't want to spoil for anything. Some shows are still going. People got lives, you know. But next week, next Friday, I'm throwing it out there right now. We're gonna have a live show. It might just be me. We don't know. But we're gonna talk Boys. We're gonna talk Acolyte. We're gonna talk House of Dragon up to that point. All new shows. Been killing it on TV. It's not gonna be a long show, probably like an hour or so, but we're gonna talk thoughts, spoilers, everything. But as of right now, let's start with The Boys. I have not watched this week's episode yet. I'm watching it right after this. I've been loving it. It's been great. I've been digging it. It's getting into some awesome stuff. We're seeing some cool character developments through a bunch of different bunch of character development and story arcs. I'm digging it. I have a theory about one of the characters. This isn't a spoiler. This is just my guess. So it's not a spoiler thing. I think a member of the Seven that runs very fast is gonna die this season. I've said it since like episode 1 of the season. So that's my big guess. We'll see if I'm right next week. Yeah.
All right.
But I'm digging it.
I've gone
Go
back and forth with this show to the point where I was like, all right, it's Jump the Shark. All right, this is pretty good. Oh, I like this. But I'm very embarrassed that I didn't figure out that Tech Knight was their version of the Dark Knight. Okay. Because it took me a minute to get him in the cave and the rich guy, because when you saw Tech Knight, he was like running the shows and everything like that. Like Tech and Knight, I was like, okay. But then when you get into that, the second to last episode where they have the cave, it was unbelievable. And the version of Spider-Man, and
I love that it took you that long to figure out that was their Batman.
Right. No, it was, thank you. Because and that's what I like a lot. And I told this to Chin last night when we were talking, even when I wasn't collecting, when The Wanted came out by Mark Millar, right? I was so intrigued by it because it was nothing I had never before. And I wasn't actively collecting comics, but I knew what they were talking about when they talked about the Insane Warrior Princess. They talked it was different versions of that. And that is why I think this is so interesting. I mean, granted, Firecracker, all these characters, but they poke deep fun. They are poking deep at these characters that we've grown up to enjoy. So
it is it's a big parody, and it's great, and it's done super well.
Oh, and it agreed, but it's over the top and it's aggressive and yes. No. I dig it, man. Hey, listen, dude, I'm watching it. It's wild to see. So I have changed my opinion on it as we have watched it. And let me tell you, Billy Butcher, he's got some problems.
Well, they tell you that.
But again, let me ask you this. Let me just ask the chat. Is Billy Butcher the parody of the Punisher? I mean, somebody important to me asked me that question. Could he be our version of the Punisher? I mean, Chin, you made a great point that he was an original character. So no.
But I mean, I can see I can see that comparison.
Okay.
I don't think he is, but I can absolutely see that comparison.
But he's not as obvious as Tech Knight or
it's not like a Homelander, like, oh, that's Superman, or it's
exactly,
not as on the nose. But I mean, who knows? It very well may be, but I don't see it like that. I understand where people can probably get that.
Yep.
But that's a good comparison.
Yep. All right. Maybe Nick Fury. All right. Joe, I
can
see that. Interesting. All right. Now let's move on to.
Let's talk Acolyte.
Okay.
I know you're not caught up. I am. I'm not going to spoil anything. I know
one episode behind.
I know a lot of people are hating this show. I can understand it not being someone's favorite, but I don't get the hate because I'm digging it.
I don't get the hate right now.
I'm not going to say what about the villain is fucking awesome.
Okay.
The villain has been amazing. It had, and I know this doesn't, people say that this one good thing doesn't make up for everything else, but one of the best lightsaber fights in Star Wars, not just in the show or in Star Wars, one of the best lightsaber fights. And for the most part, I'm digging.
Is what episode?
I don't want to spoil. I don't want to tell them. It's in the middle of the show. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I got to agree with you. I mean, all right.
But the characters, for the most part, some of them but overall, I like it. They're new characters. The setting is cool. The story, for the most part, but I'm digging it. I'm enjoying the show.
Okay. So I don't know. I'm going to, I don't know. I have a few things. I think it's better to binge watch. Okay. Episode by episode, I'm not enjoying it that much, but I think when you binge watch it, the story is explained much more. I don't know, like I watched it episode by episode, and I watched episode 3. That was the thread episode, right?
Yeah.
That was the most controversial episode, right? Episode 3, where they talked about the witches and how different there's people that can utilize the force differently, right? Right. Now I'm okay with that. Once I was okay with that, I mean, I get it. I'm not the only person that likes steak. Chin, you like steak?
I don't actually. I don't eat steak.
Oh, Jesus Christ. All right. Well, I'm going to give you an idea. Like, I might like my steak medium rare, and that's how I accept it. You might like your steak medium well, and that's how you accept it. The Force is not just for Jedi. It could be for people that are sensitive to it. And that's what I had to get past. I love the witches. I love the Covenant, and I enjoy that. So I have watched it episode by episode, and I've also gone back and binged it, and I thoroughly enjoy binging it. So I have gone like this with the Acolyte, and right now, chicken tenders. Yeah. I have no problem with it. I have no problem with it. I enjoy the lightsaber battles. You know what I really thought was awesome? When a certain Jedi takes his lightsaber that he's using, all of a sudden goes click, click, and pulls out 2 lightsabers. Right? Like, everybody went crazy when Darth Maul had a double lightsaber.
No spoilers. But no, it is.
A certain Jedi does that, but that's what you got to watch for. Those are the things that you got to be like, oh my God, that's brilliant. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. And they're doing a very cool job of like incorporating certain things that like, so Emerald Knight, this is canon. It's absolutely canon. And they're incorporating stuff from like the EU that like pulling in like cortosis, like that's from a bunch of video games and old books and stuff. It like disrupts lightsabers, and they're bringing it into canon. It's awesome. I'm digging it. I can't wait to see what happens next week.
All right, then you're gonna do a review on it.
Yeah, next week I'm going deep dive into Acolyte. I'm gonna go deep dive into Boys.
No, I dig it. I dig it.
So.
Like last night, I ended up watching like Reacher. Like I thoroughly enjoy binging these shows, but episode by episode isn't.
Like you said, I do think the Acolyte will be a better binge watch than a week to week. I do agree with that.
All right.
But then again, but we'll see how it ends. So
no, listen, lightsabers, Jedis, like Sith, like Force. Like I was there in 1977. I get it. You know. So now we have House of Dragon.
We're only 4 episodes into this one.
We're 4 episodes in every Sunday night, 50 to 60 minutes an episode of deep, deep stuff.
So do you mind if I start?
Yeah. Go ahead.
I mean, I like Game of Thrones. I mean, it was never like my best show ever. I highly enjoyed it though. And then this one, I actually really enjoyed last season. I'm a big Matt Smith fan. He crushed it for me. I was like, all right, cool, awesome, cool storylines. And this season, I was like, all right, it's still going. But all I want from this show is I want dragons fighting dragons. That's what this should be. That's what this story takes place at. And we're starting to get that. And I want more of it.
Yep.
So all for it.
Oh, terminal list on Amazon. Jim, I will, dude. I love Reacher. Let me tell you, Reacher's great. I'm excited for season 3. The jail scene. You're at my house now, fatso.
Yeah,
you didn't have he's great. Anyway, I could quote Reacher. It's just a favorite movie. All right. So House of the Dragon. Let me tell you, Aegon the Third, Tarragon the Fourth, this person the 7th. like, oh my God, which one is the Mad King? This is 100 years before. If it wasn't for the beginning and the map, I wouldn't know who I'm watching. Like
they're all, because I will say that I think they make fun of it themselves too, but like all the Targaryens have the same fucking name.
Yes.
Name your
Aegon the Mad King. How many Mad Kings are there? How many of the House of Tullys are there? Like, okay, I get it. Now, oh my God, I agree with you. And let me tell you, I want to see dragons fighting. I grew up with Dungeons and Dragons. Remember the Matthew McConaughey movie about dragons? I can't think of it offhand.
I know it. It's him, Christian Bale.
Yes.
Yes. Oh, I know it too.
Somebody in the live chat, help us out. What was that movie?
Give me a second. I know it.
Like dragons are nuclear weapons, right? Like,
yeah.
We're waiting in the chat for somebody to help us out here. Come on, Google it.
I don't want to Google it because I know it.
No, I know, but I'm Reign of Fire.
There it is. Yep. Nice.
All right.
Yep.
So, but to have each Valerian or each person with their separate dragon and the different sizes of them and how they look different. And to me, that's what I'm wanting. Like, listen,
Yeah.
this show is going to go on forever. I don't want to get political, but it's like the Middle East, nobody's going to win. You're just fighting for fighting. You know what I mean? But give me other ways to fight. And when, you have to defend against dragons, you've got the giant crossbows, and this person is inducted to this dragon and this, and then to go back and forth and to see them step up and the love they have. Like, look, I'm a dog lover. I'm a pet owner. And I mean, I love Maxine. I've loved all the dogs in my life. Could I imagine having a dragon as a pet, being my best friend? Motherfucker, you better recognize that I'm running this show, and I'll fight you 7 ways from Sunday. So, but it's just amazing and how they're so relevant, and how the nobles, the common people, realize that if you bring these dragons into a fight, you're asking for like a nuclear war.
And they do hit on that in the show. They're like, we don't want to see dragons fighting dragons. It's going to cause, it's going to destroy everything. And they're right. But you know what? As a viewer of the show, it's going to be fucking awesome to watch.
Oh, it's going to be awesome. Oh, it's going to be awesome. Oh my God, it's going to be awesome. So anyway, I've gone up and down with all these shows, and
that's the thing, Comic CT. Like, we know how this ends. We know what happens.
It's like Rogue One.
And I still want to see some dragons fighting dragons.
Right. And to see how they do it, and to see who plays out and everything.
Exactly.
So I have been on this roller coaster ride of all these 3 shows, and the Summer of Otto has been very entertaining to enjoy this. I've been watching a lot of YouTube videos, a lot of stuff people have been picking up, Lunch Money Comics, Broke Boys channel, Erod. So there's a lot of stuff going on. So it's been a wild, wild summer so far. So I think we hit on everything we wanted to talk about.
Yes. And to answer the question, I'm pretty sure you meant to say bear. I have not. I've heard nothing but good things. That's actually going to be probably one of the next shows I binge through and watch.
Yes.
I love Jeremy Allen White. I've loved him since Shameless. So I'm going to be all for it.
Is that the main character in The Bear?
Yes.
Okay. So I just started watching The Bear.
Yeah.
And I'm a part-time enjoyer of it. I watched the first season. I loved it. Restaurant business. My part-time life. I'm watching what's going on. I can tell where it's from in Philly and everything like that. And I'm watching the second season right now. So, maybe we can talk about that at some point. But I don't know that main character's background. But if you tell me that he's a great actor, so
yeah, I loved him on Shameless. He's in the Iron Claw. He killed it in the Iron Claw.
Was he? I still haven't watched the Iron Claw.
Yeah, oh yeah, he killed it in that.
I haven't watched the Iron Claw. I haven't watched Godzilla -1. There's a lot of stuff I still got to watch.
Some of the best movies of the year.
Yeah, and I haven't watched them yet.
Yeah.
All right. Woo! All right, 90 minutes, Chen.
It was a good time. Next week, we're going to be talking more, or I'm going to be talking more.
Wednesday.
This upcoming Wednesday, Mitch Halleck will be here. We're going to be talking all things Terrificon. Here we go. Boom. Be here next Wednesday, 8 o'clock. If you got questions, that's a perfect time to ask. Yep. Bring the questions. But we're going to be going over all things Terrificon. And then expect very shortly after that a dealer preview show for this right here.
Our Collectibles Festival. Can't wait.
Damn right. October. July 27th. Rain date's the Sunday after the 28th. But we're hoping for good weather. 27th, outdoors. Bring friends, bring family. Even if you're not coming, don't come to buy anything if you don't want. Come hang out. Grab some food. Play some games. We're going to be hanging out all night. It's going to be great.
It'll be a lot of fun. Get ready for Terrificon.
Yep, and then after that, it's full tilt Terrificon. We're gonna have some awesome. We have our dealer preview shows, multiple. So
Where's Otto? I think is probably gonna happen, huh?
I would. Oh, absolutely. That was one of the best parts of Terrificon. Is Where's Otto? Those pictures were phenomenal.
Some of the worst of me ever. Some of the worst of me ever.
It's incredible. And then also, we didn't mention it, but with the show next week with Mitch, you're gonna check out our new Radical T-shirt.
Oh, can't wait for this. 3rd year in a row we're doing this. This is pretty exciting.
Yeah, to be sweet.
Awesome.
But yeah, that's what we got coming up. If it's not, we didn't talk about it, but if you're in the area, I think on Sunday, Benny Beans, if you're still here, it's right near him. I think I'm gonna head out to Springfield Comic-Con in Massachusetts. If you're around, let me know.
Nice. Yeah.
All right.
All right, you guys, you just heard it all. We spent Friday night with you. If you're watching this on a rewind, comment, share, like the videos. Let us know. Just keep in mind what we got going on. This channel is more than a channel, and I really enjoy that aspect of it. And with all the things that we have and the interactions with so many great people in the comic book community, it's just truly a great thing to do. So get ready for Terrificon, watch our videos, comment and share, help us out, leave a comment below. It helps out with all that stuff. So, this has been a fun show. We miss our brother Roger, Dave, the brother, the Levesques are doing their own thing. And shout out to everybody who supports us. So that's it, Chin. I got nothing else.
End of show.
All right. I am Otto. That is Chinmo, and we are out. Peace.
Good night, Canada.
Oh my God. I can't believe
it. He's not here. You got to do it. He's on vacation.
You're right. You got to
support him,
Rest in peace, our Fluke. Sorry you're not here with us, buddy. Peace.
I'll hit the end stream.
Did you hit it?
I hit it, but we're still live. I